Ferris Media and Marketing, owned by entrepreneurs D. Ferris, brings to you the finest in final tribute and obituary programs. Dee is known as the obituary queen, and she brings to you the finest in colored printed celebration of life programs with pictures of your loved one and you in whatever design that you can imagine that you will cherish forever. D also owns Alpha Omega Monuments and can provide for your family all types of headstones, flat, stand up, double headstones, even headstones with your loved one's picture. Whatever your printing need, Ferris Media and Marketing can provide it for you. Give her a call at 901-921-0110. Even if you need business cards, logos, or contracts, 901-921-0110. David Poole wants to be elected as criminal court judge in Division 6. And I think it's a great idea, and I will tell you why. David Poole, as a practicing attorney, has practiced in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. He's argued before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. David Poole has engaged in probate, environmental, and trade law. Also personal injury, real estate, and yes, criminal law. David Poole has practiced in most every facet of the law. David Poole presently serves as a Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court Judicial Commissioner or Magistrate for the past 6 years. He handles such matters as arraignments, warrant reviews, seizure hearings, warrant reviews, order of protections, and much, much more. David Poole, if elected, will make sure all matters in his courtroom are addressed with a sense of justice and fairness. On August 4th, vote David Poole, Criminal Court Judge, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by Poole for Judge, William Davis, Treasurer.
Hello, I am Judge Betty Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the Committee to Re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, people are always asking me, who do I feel is a great lawyer that can handle their criminal or their civil matters? And I always have to recommend my lawyer of over 25 years, Joe Osment. Now I want to recommend my friend and my lawyer, Joe Osment, for Criminal Court Judge, Division 2. Joe Osment has been practicing law for 30 years. Joe Osment is a man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that if you, your family, or your friends have to stand in front of him, you know whether you're the victim or the defendant, the courtroom of Joe Osment is about justice and fairness for all. Joe Osment is committed to helping find solutions in the community and to making the right decisions in the courtroom regarding those that can be saved and those that should be incarcerated to save others. Vote Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Election day is August 4th. Paid for by the Committee to elect Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2, Michael Working, Treasurer.
Education, experience, community involvement. special legislation, conferences and workshops, family, church, and friends. Honesty, integrity, accessibility, what Barbara Cooper brings to you and me. She'll take a stand, together we can win again. Yeah. Re-elect Barbara Cooper, State Representative, District 86, paid for by friends of Barbara Cooper.
You can be that special queen or king and get on board the Cussing Pastor Blues Cruise. November 10th through November 14th. The cruise will leave sunny Miami and head straight to the Bahamas, stopping first at the beautiful private island of Half Moon Key, where you'll spend a day there on soft white sand beaches while enjoying water sports, boat trips, swimming, a straw market, horseback riding on the beach, a salon, delicious food and drinks, and more. Then it's off to funky Nassau. All you need to take the cruise is a birth certificate, driver's license, or a state ID. A passport is not necessary, but you must be vaccinated. You can enjoy the cruise with a balcony for $982. That's for 2 persons in a room. If you want an ocean view room, it's $732. Or a room with no view is $661. Hurry and book your cruise today. Here's the booking code. X61MT1. That's X as in X-ray. The number 61MT1. Pick up your phone now and make a $100 deposit. Call 800-819-3902. That's 800-819-3902. Extension 85462. And speak to Natasha Links. Deadline to pay your trip in full is August 27th. Come on and cruise with the Cussing Pastor on Thaddeus Matthews' Cussing Pastor Blues Cruise, November 10th through November 14th. Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken, featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan, Summer Wolf,
If you want me, leave me.
Questlove,
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam,
Say jump up, roll it.
Red Velvet,
I wanna love somebody.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now!
He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And just when you thought it may be safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And good Wednesday evening to you. Welcome again to still the most controversial show that is out there. Thank you so very, very much for being here with me on this evening. Today's been one of them laid back days for me. I haven't been feeling good. I did my morning show and I wasn't feeling my best, and I've learned now to rest when I need to rest, to lay down and just take it easy because I can make the sales calls that I need right in the bed. Laptop, paperwork, and all folk have to do is cash at me my munties, amen. And that's basically what I've been doing. I did not really feel like doing the show. And a lot of days I don't feel like doing the show, but today I went outside. It was 90-some degrees. I went outside to take my garbage can back and put it behind the fence. And I said, shit, ain't nothing out here I need to do. I ain't missing a damn thing on today. But I am going to see my primary physician on tomorrow. I'll tell you that one of the things that the death of Bobby O.J. has done is made me look at my own mortality. I'm 65 years old. I have some health issues. Hell, I got a young wife, not as young as his wife is, but I got a young wife. But my wife takes care of me. Okay, takes very good care of me. I'm waiting for her to get here now because my request for the day is a taco salad. I haven't eaten today. I just been laying around. I did watch some Matt Dillon, and I slept a little while, made some phone calls and things of that nature. But again, to Bobby's death has made me look at my mortality. And I tell people when I do this show in the evening, some of you think that I'm getting my blood pressure rate. Maybe I do this. This is a show. This is about entertainment. This is about information. So when I talk to these dunces, these helmet-wearing motherfuckers at night, it's all part of what I do. What makes you come here is not just the information. You're hoping to get a laugh or two, and I hope that I render you at least one laugh during the night. I'm not a stand-up comedian, even though I think that if I took my show on the road like that, I would be a sensation. In fact, I am a media phenomenon. I put out on Facebook today, and sometimes I fuck with y'all because comments are like dollars to me. I can take the advertisers and show, look how many folk commented on what I said. Okay. I put out there this morning, and what I did this morning, during my morning show, I tuned over to WDIA. I hadn't listened to DIA in years. And I was trying to see who it was that was trying to do the fun morning show. I don't know who those people were, but it was sad. Pitiful. Just plumb pitiful. They did not have the gift. And I'm not really talking about, but I guess again I am. They really didn't have, or they don't have the gift of doing what needs to be done in the morning time. Bobby O.J. And y'all know we didn't like each other, but I give a man his props when the props are due. Bobby OJ, along with myself, are the only two people in Memphis that's qualified to do morning radio and have conversation the way it's supposed to be done. We're the only ones. One of the gifts that Bobby and I both have is that we say things that make you love to hate us. Your loving to hate us is what makes you turn on the radio every morning. Making a fool out of folk that call in on the radio is also an art. Having information, being informed about what's going on in the community is a necessity to do a morning show. And what I heard this morning was just plumb pitiful. It was pitiful. And I guess whoever they were, they were doing their best. But they ain't ready. They ain't ready. I think these are young people who are in radio, and the iHeart Corporation has just put somebody on the air to fill some space, hoping that they get it right. You're not going to get it right. First of all, I've been in this industry 42 years. And the first thing that is going to happen with DIA, nobody that you put on the air right now from that station is going to be able to satisfy the listeners of that station. Golden Mouth, I can ask you who you think should do it. This is not Mike Evans or Earl or whoever Earl is, forte. You got to have a forte to do a morning show. You've got to be somewhat connected to the community to talk about certain things. And Bobby did what Bobby did. I do what I do. At the end of the day, it's about ratings. The ratings is what make advertisers advertise with you. Why do you think all these judges that you see have given me $3,000 and $4,000 in the last week? It's because I have a platform. I have a platform that people come to. My name is known. So I put out there this morning that the only somebody that could do that job is me. Now, I know that will never happen. I put that out there. First of all, I have not worked for anybody in 42 years. I ain't planning on working for nobody. But for the right price, you could get me as an independent broadcaster. Okay? I could bring the numbers. My haters coming if don't nobody else come. No, some of the people that they talk to every day, I wouldn't be wanting to talk to. Lady D and all that bullshit. Lady D and I fell out years ago, so I don't know. I didn't know John was still alive. I used to talk to John all the time back in the day on the radio. But the only thing that can save their ratings is me. The station that I'm on in Memphis right now is not strong enough to do what I need to do. It's not covering all of Memphis. If I could find a radio station that I could buy the time from in the morning in Memphis, or a station in West Memphis that covers the Memphis market, I would dominate morning radio. In Mississippi, I'm dominating. I'm playing my ass off. I'm playing the blues. Down there, I do a little talking. Down there every morning, I do a lot of talking. I'm on 6 radio stations every day. It makes me a very comfortable living. Someone put on there that if I went to DIA, I could be at the station I've always dreamed of being on. I ain't never had a dream of being on WDIA. Never had a dream. Would I go for the right money? Yes. Yes. Yeah. If they did nothing but allowed me to do the morning show and program the blues over there. One of the things that DIA is missing on a Saturday morning, no live announcer. That killed, unless they did it recently. I ain't listened in a while now. That, Bobby programmed the blues. We're in this age in radio that we call automation. And that's the reason when he fell dead in the studio, the music kept going. Because the music is already in the computer, and the computer keeps on going on with the music. Okay? It keeps going on with the music. We know you've been on radio 42 years. Damn, who many times you got to tell us that? Get some new topics. Bitch, suck out of the depths of my ass. Get some shit all over your goddamn tongue and quit fucking with me. Apparently you like it because you tune in to me right now. I understand that doing radio and doing the social media program is 2 different genres. I can call you a stupid motherfucker here. I just call you a dumbass on morning radio. I don't know anything about a new personality, baby. But I'll need it one day. Give me a trial run. One of the things that DIA and corporate radio is doing is downsizing. As you've seen, along the personalities from over there, one of the things, thank you for that. Am I talking that good? Thank you. I need to keep on that. One of the things that they're doing is downsizing. You've seen a lot of the personalities over the years since iHeart and Clear Channel bought the station that are no longer there. Gone is the day of what black radio was built off of. Black radio was built off of personality radio. Jocks being able to go in and be themselves, not program. A person that is good, like myself, in this business, can't nobody program you. You know the music that needs to be played. It's like me, I don't do requests. I don't do request songs. If the music does not fit into my genre that's in my mind of what I need to play, I don't play it. I don't play music just because you want to hear it. I don't play the hits that you think are hits. Not only do I play some hits, I make hits. Okay? 42 years gives you a knowledge that a guy going to college and taking communication will never have. Y'all keep on doing that. $ Naked Truth Ministries. And I get that. I got a gift. I got a God-given gift. I've never been to broadcasting school. God gave me the vocals, gave me the voice, to have the right voice for radio, TV. So I've got the gift. Now, I know that DIA would not call me. I already know that. White men that run iHeart and Clear Channel don't want a forceful black man like myself to be on the air. They don't want a man that they can't bullshit, that's going to say the things that some white folk want to hear and not the facts and the truth. You don't want that. Okay? When the white man took over black, and I'm going to get to my subject in just a minute. I know you're waiting on that. When the black man took over white radio, when these large companies like iHeart went on a mission to buy up radio, black-owned radio stations in this country, they condensed those stations into black folk on the radio doing the bidding of white folk and saying what white folk want to hear. Okay, I don't want to do no podcast. I'm not interested in doing it. I got the equipment already. My radio equipment right here in this very same room is podcast. I'm on there twice a day. So then what? When a white man sits down and talks to me, he knows that I'm not a good nigga. He knows that I'm not the token. That no guy in a blue suit in radio can tell me what needs to be done behind the microphone. Don't nobody know your name. If you as good as I am, then prove it. Sit down and do it. But like I said, Kiva, baby, you have to send the money to Cash App. I don't get no money off of Facebook. Off of YouTube at all. Okay. I'm the best. I'm the best at what I do. Dwayne McCurdy, you gone from the page. Okay. This voice that I have is worth $1 million. I ain't gonna get that in Memphis. But you can't get me for no $20, $25, $30, $40,000. Clear Channel, iHeart does not want to pay its talent the appropriate money. That's the reason they all got a second job. But I just thought I say that. Where does the money go if it don't get you? I never get money from YouTube. I cuss. So I don't know where the money going to y'all saying, because it ain't coming to me. But I am the best. I am a media phenomenon. I'll take on any of these little young boys or young ladies who think you are good in radio. Doing radio is different than doing internet radio. It's different than doing your little Facebook stuff. There's an art to broadcasting that I have mastered. I'll play any kind of music and beat you. When I played gospel, couldn't nobody beat me playing the gospel. If I had to play country and western, you can't beat me playing that. Because I got a gift, and as the lady said, I got to use it. Okay? Okay. You've got to have the gift. You've got to have the gift of gab. You've got to know the issues. You've got to know how to put folk in their place. And even on radio, you have to learn how to put folk in their place in a different way than I do here in the evening. And I did it for years. So don't, some lady said that I was tacky and all that. But this tackiness in the evening time makes me good money. And that's the reason you come. All right. Enough said on that. Let me turn this clock around so I can see what time it is. All right, 7:34. If you had told me that I would ever be on the defense of Joe Louis Jones, whose stage name was Bobby O.J., I would have said that you a lie and the truth ain't even close to you. But the death of Bobby O.J., again, as I've said, made me look at my mortality and look at the similarities of our life. The age, my wife I'm 19 years older than my wife, which is a little bit different than 30 years. His reasoning for marrying her is his business. All women are not alike. Why am I at Bobby O.J.'s defense and giving and supplying information for Josh to see that they probably can't get their hands on? Because no matter what our disagreements were in life, I had no wish
for the demise of Bobby OJ. We were competitors. And if I had been on the strong AM radio in the morning times in Memphis, I'd have kicked his ass. But this was not something, my getting involved in this was not something that I really wanted to do. Not at all. It wasn't anything that I wanted to do. But I sat there and I thought about what we argued about. Well, we really didn't argue. We just got into a difference of agreement on some things that happened. With children. But it made me also observe how frail life is. And how you can leave home with all of the expectations of a return to where you left. But if death makes a beckoning call, you have to answer. When I look at the death of he who was known as Bobby OJ, and please quit sending me hearsay information. Quit texting me. If you ain't got facts, don't text me. One thing I know, right is right, and wrong is wrong. I know that DIA will not allow their employees to even have the conversations that I have. They will not allow their employees who they control talk about his death. One of the reasons that I think that they will not allow their employees to talk is that looking at certain situations around his death, iHeart could possibly face a lawsuit. When don't ask me what the subject is. Listen. When I look at the fact that, and my subject today is because of Josh's putting out a GoFundMe, started a GoFundMe, and it's for the purpose. Man, I ain't talking about no motherfucking Family Dollar store. Now, say another goddamn thing that I'm not talking about, and you off a page. I don't give a fuck about no Family Dollar store. I don't go to that motherfucker no way. Shit. Josh started a GoFundMe. Josh, the son of Bobby, started a GoFundMe. Raising money to get a lawyer. The caption was to see if Kim murdered his father. Let me go back to the lawsuit, then I'm going to deal deeply in that. iHeart is a multi-million-dollar corporation. When an employee goes into one of these corporations, there's a certain level of security and protection and care that a employee expects. But when I read the medical report that I was able to get through sources from St. Francis Hospital, it states that he laid on the floor for 45 minutes. Now, I read some of this DIA stuff. I'm not a member of the WDIE club, so I can't get in there. But callers and listeners, I monitor that. I don't know who put me in there, but I listen to it. I read it. Somebody wanted to say that as he laid down on the floor, he called his brother and told his brother, "I'm gone." I don't believe that. I believe that had he been able to use the phone, he'd have called 911. But does iHeart I know I ain't fit to get hired, but give a fuck. But does iHeart and the people of that station bear any of the blame of this man laying on the floor for 45 minutes? After 10 minutes, you go to and you lost oxygen to your brain, you go to a vegetated state. But does Clear Channel have any liability? Somebody should have went into the studio. Most studios, and I've never been in DIA's building, most studios, and I've been in a few of them, have a glass window. Where you can look in and you see the job on the air. Where was Bev? From pictures that I've seen where she does her show, and I'm only going by pictures that I've seen of them lately doing the show, that there is a window there from where she does her show to the main control room where Bobby is. So I'm wondering, why was the employees of Clear Channel so damn busy that they couldn't see Bobby OJ on the floor? How was Kim, and we live in right about the same neighborhood and vicinity, how was she able to get from her house way out here in East Memphis to the radio station, park the car, go in the front desk of DIA, get to the studio, and nobody else at the station notice him? Then I also state in this, and Josh, I hope you're listening, and I want to interview you and I want to talk to you. I don't know your number, so if you will go to my inbox, we became friends on Facebook, and leave me a message and leave me a number, I'll call you. What triggered her? What triggered her to go to the studio? Okay. What made her decide to go to the radio station? Okay, we'll go back to what we said last night. Was it woman's intuition? What was it? Cause when I read, let me find it again. Okay. This This is what she tells the hospital. At 10:50 on that morning, spoke to patient's wife in person. SBAR given. I ain't got no idea what that means. Wife states that the patient was at work when she last spoke to the patient around 8:30. States that he usually gets on the radio around 9 o'clock, but did not. States that around 9:40 she went to check on the patient at his job and found him on the floor unresponsive. States that the patient does not have any past medical history. States that the patient has not had any recent medical complaints. And then they told the wife of the patient's passing. Now, when I read this, it is hard for me to think of a 68 years old man not having any medical problems. Okay. It's hard for me to see and think that. She says here, because I was of the premise, maybe it was a heart condition that he had. Surely her being the wife would want to know. Would know rather, if he had a heart condition. They've been married 2 whole years. Yeah, today's 68-year-olds are fit. I understand what you're saying, brother. But the average 68-year-old man, whether he's fit or not, still has some medical issues, because no matter how fit he is, and no matter how he exercises, no matter how much of a vegetarian you are, time has taken toll on most parts of your body. You can't get away. Please don't do Kim like that. Fuck Kim. Okay, she has gone through much already. Man, whoever you are calling me,
your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number.
I know you's a coward, motherfucker. I ain't trying to do Kim no certain way. I'm looking at facts and logistics. And I don't give a fuck how she feel now. I give 0 fucks. Because it ain't about her at this point. It ain't about her. I don't know her, never met her. So don't tell me to be nice to Kim. I'm being nice, goddammit. Because there's sure some other things I could say. Don't push me into that zone. She found him on the floor, unresponsive. And reading all of this, they say that he was in cardiac arrest. And I'm just going through certain things. I'm looking at certain things on his medical report. I've been St. Francis, man, this is a motherfucker. How the fuck do you get that? But Josh, put together a GoFundMe. And I'm looking for something. Wait a minute. I'm looking for something. This shit been upstairs all day. I ain't been back up here since I got off the air. It was something I was looking at. I was looking at all of these medications that they gave him. And there was a few medications that triggered some things in my thinking. Because there are a couple of drugs on you that fentanyl and some kind of crayon, not crayon, that's basically used for drug overdoses and used on individuals who have drugs. We are going to sue you because you are violating the law. I ain't violating a motherfucking thing, you dumb motherfucker. I can't violate the HIPAA law. Ignorant son of a bitch. This information was provided to me. So sue me. I've been sued by the motherfucking best. So sue me. If you want to sue me. I ain't violating no HIPAA. I ain't took no inflow. So let's go back to this. Ignorant son of a bitch, you too much of a coward to answer your damn phone. 901-425-9069. Well, y'all call this motherfucker and ask them what they want. 901-425-9069. And maybe some medical person could tell me Fentanyl. They gave him Fentanyl. And they brought him back, somebody says, with Narcan. I don't know. I did not have time to look up I'm blocking folk as I'm speaking. I didn't have time to find out. Selena, you're in the nursing field. Okay. Maybe you can tell me what it's for. Now, why did they give him medicines for drugs? Josh, if you're listening to me, listen to me carefully. Nine times out of 10, they asked the wife, on the ride to the ambulance ride to the hospital, they probably asked somebody sent me the definition for fentanyl and Narcan. They probably asked her. They probably asked her certain questions concerning drugs. Has he taken any of this, that, or the other? Was probably a question that was asked. I'm sure, and I'm not no medical person. They don't just give you fentanyl and give you them drugs unless there is a need to give it to you. Now that's my presumption on it. Okay. They said, let me see. Let me look up Narcan myself. Good evening, wife.
Hey, baby.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing?
You just smiling looking at me? Do I excite you that much, baby?
You feeling better?
Say what?
You feeling better?
Hey, baby, you know, I the show must go on. So, okay. Well, somebody said fentanyl, common drugs, and okay. It can fentanyl. It can treat severe pain, control substance, high risk for addiction and dependency, can cause respiratory distress and death when taken in high dosage or when combined with other substances, especially alcohol or other illicit drugs such as cocaine. Narcan, which they gave him, it can treat narcotic overdose in an emergency situation. So here's my question. As Josh has put out the GoFundMe to raise money for the purpose of finding out whether Kim killed his father or not. I don't think they give you Narcan and all that shit for no reason. What did the wife tell the ambulance drivers? Well, don't be trying to correct me on how it's pronounced. Motherfucker, you just listen. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. See, that concerns me. Selena, you're a nurse. Let me talk to you. Let me. I'm gonna go live with you, Selena. Because I want to know.
My goodness, Daddy, I'm cooking and I look a mess right now.
Well, that's all right, baby. You're still beautiful to me.
Thank you. Thank
How you doing, baby?
Everybody. I look a mess, but it's all right. I'm cooking, y'all.
You are. Keep the camera still, baby.
Yes, okay.
You are a registered nurse.
Yes.
Okay. What is Narcan used for?
It's used for drug overdoses in reverse of that. So if a person happens to come in, let's say they OD'd on fentanyl, for example, Narcan is used to reverse the effects of the overdose to keep it from dying.
Okay. Is it a normal procedure?
No, it's only used in emergency situations.
is it like in a situation like Bobby OJ, he in the back of the ambulance, unresponsive? What would make them, the EMTs, give him Narcan?
Somebody had to possibly disclose information that he was possibly given some type of substance before that when they found him unresponsive in order for them to administer it.
So is it possible that the EMTs asked the wife?
It's definitely protocol.
That's protocol.
Yes.
So it's protocol to ask whoever's in the ambulance with you, probably your wife, your husband, next again, if you are aware of any drugs that the patient is taking.
Yes, that's correct. They're going to ask that question. Does he take any medications on a regular basis? Is there any temporary medication, any narcotics? They're going to ask the medical history in terms of meds, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, baby.
Bye.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
Hey, I'm looking for you on the cruise. All to come to Mel's birthday party there.
I've already paid for my ticket. I'm coming to
Oh,
Melbourne.
you already bought tickets, ain't you?
Oh, yeah, I got VIP. I'm
All right.
already ready.
I'll see you in September, baby.
All right, see you.
All right.
Bye.
Now, I see somebody on here.
I don't know how to get out of this thing.
I'm trying to get you off of here. Wait a minute. Okay. Kimberly Maxwell, can you call me, Thad? I used to be an ER nurse. Baby, how the hell I'm gonna call you? I don't know you. I ain't got your number. Put your number on there, and I'll call you. Yeah. Because someone is saying that it is protocol. Okay. Bonnie Mason, suck a big dick like your mama do. You want to say I'm envious of Bobby? No, I can't be envious of Bobby. Bobby dead. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong damn button.
Power on.
Okay.
Connection successful.
So I don't know if one of my Memphis Fire Department friends, EMTs, you watching, and you know my text numbers. Somebody say I'm envious of Bobby. How in the fuck I'm gonna be envious of a dead man? No, I'm not going to explain what happened. You have to be here for the whole show. I'm envious of the dead man. Okay. I wasn't envious of him when he was living. Damn. But I want to know whether it's protocol or not. Because Bobby says that he's been clean for years. And then there's also another, and that's the reason I want, before I make my next observation on that. there's a point I want to make on that, but it's according to what I can get as far as that answer is concerned. But if you say that Bobby had no history, no medical history, okay. What caused the massive heart attack? And I know heart attacks hit people suddenly. When I found out about my congestive heart failure, you know, it took me down. It took me down that morning. I could not breathe. I couldn't bend over at all. And it just got to a point that I was gasping for air. Okay, I was gasping for air. I suffer now, still with congestive heart failure. I take medicines for it. I take fluid pills to keep the fluid off of me. Like today, I've been peeing all damn day, just all day, like a horse. So glad the bedroom got the bathroom in it. Shit. Okay. And up here in the studio, it's right outside the studio door up here in the house. Okay. So I think that Josh and his siblings have every right for knowledge. Why did she refuse? If he had no medical history, and not just logical stuff, okay, one of my fire department friends, when Memphis Fire makes the scene of an unresponsive patient, being that they don't know what happened to the patient, they just use Narcan just in case they have OD. Narcan will not hurt you if you're on drugs. Okay. Thank you. That came from somebody that is knowledgeable of the situation. Why was the autopsy refused? And especially when the children asked for an autopsy. Now, seeing that this was not a homicide as the police looks at it as of yet, the family would have had to pay for a autopsy. Okay, $2,000-3,000. But I'm sure there's enough money coming from the insurance that Kim is going to get to pay for an autopsy. In fact, I think that had they wanted an autopsy, that DIA could have went on station, went on there and raised the money in about 15, 20 minutes for an autopsy. But why not? Why not an autopsy? Why not an autopsy? So is Josh on to something? She's 30 years younger than Bobby. And that was his choice. He has the right to make the choice. Somebody put on here. You think he told her if he passed away not to have an autopsy done? It wouldn't have made no difference. He did. He can't make that decision. Who requested it? His kids can't request it. His wife has all power of attorney. There's no such thing, damn fool, of power of attorney and you're dead. Yes, she is the legal next of kin. It wouldn't have mattered to me if you told me I don't want no autopsy. I don't care what your wish was. You was alive then. But you have died suddenly. Okay? You have died suddenly. You got to have an autopsy. So, if something happened to Mel and she ain't got no issues, and she just dropped dead while she fixing my tacos, sat it down there, we're going to have an autopsy. I need to know what was wrong. I don't give a damn whether we've already said, you've already told me I don't want no autopsy. You ain't going to feel it. I need to know. I need to know. But I got some more information that's coming to me. He bought a house for her kids. Little 3-bedroom house worth $115,000 in Cordova. Why? Why do you buy a house for grown kids? I'm told that she left the grave suddenly. Both of the houses were quitclaimed the very same day. I've got to go in and look at it because someone that I trust dearly has already pulled the paperwork. And says that the signatures on the house on Kimberly Rose Drive and 7590 Lock Creek are two different signatures. I don't get those papers. I'm probably not going to get that paperwork while I'm on the air. So, did he care more for her children than he did for his? November of last year, both of the houses were quitclaim. Why? Why? Why 6 months ago? You decide to quitclaim the house over to her and put a right of survivor on there where can't nobody do nothing about it. You can't contest a house that ain't his. (425-9069). If you ain't bold enough to talk to me, quit motherfucking texting me. Ain't nobody saying quitclaims are illegal, ignorant son of a bitch. But why quitclaim? Why quitclaim the house? Was it a move to make sure that the kids didn't get anything? Yeah, it does. It has. Quit to go look on my page. It does have a notary seal. I think his name is Dan Weaver. He notarized both pieces of paper. Good. I'm going by what Josh said, that the second house was bought for the kids by his dad. So my question becomes to each and one of you. What do you think happened? Okay. Well, I ain't trying to call him back to it, man. Someone sent me something. Let me look at it. I'm looking at the signatures for 8427 Kimberly Rose Drive in Cordova. And there is definitely a difference in his signature on these two documents. Definitely a difference. On one of the documents, and I'm no handwriting expert, but on one of the documents, Jones is spelled Jone, and the other one has the S on it. The Joe signatures. I don't know. All right. I really want to see what you feel. How you feel. Look at how they wrote over and put the address there. You can accept or notarize. Let me look at this again. One looks as though one signature looks as though how you sit down and you take your time and you try to copy someone's signature and you get it almost right, but there's a little something off. Some more analyzing of this situation, and I'm waiting to get my hands on something else. All right, I'm going to take a commercial. Who is this and what do you want? Who is this and what do you want? What do you want?
I'm calling.
I can't hear you, man.
I said she's guilty.
I can't. Man, did I tell you I had my lines open that I wanted to talk to you yet?
I said she's guilty.
Sir, don't call me until I tell you my line's open. I don't know you shit. I don't give a damn what you say, brother. You don't call me until I say I'm ready for calls. Damn. I'm going to commercial break. Do not call me during the commercial break. Do you want to talk on the show? When I come back, I will open up the phone lines. It is apparent that Josh feels as though Kim has something to do with the murder of his father. He did create a cash app. He did do that. He created a cash app. What?
I'll be right back.
Huh?
I'll be right back.
So what, baby?
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. The GoFundMe is entitled "Help Us Find Out If His Wife Murdered Him," organized by Joshua Jones. Let me see. Trying to raise $70,000. There's only been 9 donors. They've only raised $270 as of now. Okay. So if you like to give, and I don't normally support GoFundMe's, you can go to my page. A link to it is there. And it is, you can also share it to your pages. So apparently, Josh feels as though Kim may have murdered. Josh, I know you're somewhere watching, man. We like to hear from you. The public would like to hear from you. Who is this that's keep calling me?
Text now subscriber you were trying to reach.
Text me subscriber. No. His organs are donated now, so it's probably too late. I didn't say anything about his organs being donated. I said that his eyes and his tissue were removed according to this statement here. That ain't got nothing to do with the organs. Okay. In fact, I'm going to block this 452 number because I really don't give a fuck about you. Yes, who is this? Yes, who is this?
Hello?
Yes, who is this?
Hello?
Yes. Who is this? Hello? Hello, who is this? Okay. All right, let's take a commercial break. And we'll come back. And we will open up the phone lines. It's 8:37, so I got into 9 o'clock. All right, we'll be right back.
Greetings, citizens of District 86. My name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city, in our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care, and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Suited for the position of judge. Carlos Bibbs is a family man and a strong believer in applying the law fairly to every citizen, no matter what the economic or the culture of that citizen may be. Vote Carlos Bibbs, Judge of Circuit Court, Division 2. Paid for by the committee to elect Carlos Bibbs, Judge. Ed Payton is the treasurer. This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, people are always asking me, who do I feel is a great lawyer that can handle their criminal or their civil matters? And I always have to recommend my lawyer of over 25 years, Joe Osment. Now I want to recommend my friend and my lawyer, Joe Osment, for Criminal Court Judge, Division 2. Joe Osment has been practicing law for 30 years. Joe Osment is a man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that if you, your family, or your friends have to stand in front of him, you know whether you're the victim or the defendant, the courtroom of Joe Osment is about justice and fairness for all. Joe Osment is committed to helping find solutions in the community and to making the right decisions in the courtroom regarding those that can be saved and those that should be incarcerated to save others. Vote Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Election day is August 4th. Paid for by the committee to elect Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2, Michael Working, Treasurer. David Poole wants to be elected as Criminal Court Judge in Division 6. And I think it's a great idea, and I will tell you why. David Poole, as a practicing attorney, has practiced in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. He's argued before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. David Poole has engaged in probate, environmental, and trade law, also personal injury, real estate, and yes, criminal law. David Poole has practiced in most every facet of the law. David Poole presently serves as a Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court Judicial Commissioner or Magistrate for the past 6 years. He handles such matters as arraignments, warrant reviews, seizure hearings, warrant reviews, order of protections, and much, much more. David Poole, if elected, will make sure all matters in his courtroom are addressed with a sense of justice and fairness. On August 4th, vote David Poole, Criminal Court Judge, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by Poole for Judge, William Davis, Treasurer.
Education, experience, community involvement, special legislation, conferences and workshops, family, church, and friends. Honesty, integrity, accessibility, what Barbara Cooper brings to you and me. She'll take a stand, together we can win again. Yeah. Re-elect Barbara Cooper, State Representative, District 86, paid for by friends of Barbara Cooper.
Hello, I'm Judge Betty Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken, featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan, Summer Wolf,
If you want me,
Summer Wolf,
leave me.
Westlove,
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam,
Say jump up, roll it.
Red Velvet,
I wanna love somebody.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now. You can be that special queen or king and get on board the Cussing Pastor Blues Cruise. November 10th through November 14th. The cruise will leave sunny Miami and head straight to the Bahamas. Stopping first at the beautiful private island of Half Moon Key, where you'll spend a day there on soft white sand beaches while enjoying water sports, boat trips, swimming, a straw market, horseback riding on the beach, a salon, delicious food and drinks, and more. Then it's off to funky Nassau. All you need to take the cruise is a birth certificate, driver's license, or a state ID. A passport is not necessary, but you must be vaccinated. You can enjoy the cruise with a balcony for $982. That's for 2 persons in a room. If you want an ocean view room, it's $732. Or a room with no view is $661. Hurry and book your cruise today. Here's the booking code: X61MT1. That's X as in X-ray. The number 61MT1. Pick up your phone now and make a $100 deposit. Call 800-819-3902. That's 800-819-3902. Extension 85462. And speak to Natasha Links. Deadline to pay your trip in full is August 27th. Come on and cruise with the Cussing Pastor.
And we are back. Thank you so much for being here. Got to take care of the business. That's the Montes. Got to take care of the Montes. How do you feel about this whole situation? Do you think that we're totally wrong about Kim? Josh is totally wrong about Kim. She was a good and loving and devoted wife. Or do you think that something could be wrong in this? Okay? Do you think that there was something wrong, something happened in this particular case? The number is 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239 is my number. 901-231-9239. What's your thoughts? What's your opinion? Do you think that Kim was a gold digger? Or do you think she was just devoted? She was looking out for her children, making sure their children had a house. What do you think? Some of y'all who are trying to block your numbers, you ain't gonna be able to get in. Some of you are calling spam, you ain't gonna get in either. What do you think?
Unknown caller.
Go ahead, caller. Wait a minute, I don't know what this volume is. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get some volume on this thing. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, but I'm not getting you loud like I want you.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Let me push this button. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I've been trying to call for 3 days, man.
Well, I'm trying to get you up. I don't know what happened to this. Go ahead, brother. Let me use this. I'm going to check something else. Go ahead. What's your comment?
Yeah, I'm calling. I'm calling. What I was calling about the Kim situation, it's a dead cat on the line.
It's a dead cat on the line.
Yeah, I believe you own to something just like, you was dead cat on the line.
Quit trying to listen to yourself.
Well, I ain't trying to listen to myself. I've been trying to call this show, but I think you finally done hit something. I think you finally on to something with this. I think Kim is gonna get this what she got coming. Same way that you called out the Young Dolph case. I believe you done hit something with this.
Well, I hope I have, young man. We're going to see. I'm trying to get this speaker box to work the way I want it to work. Sometimes it's loud and shit. I don't know what all these little markings on here mean. All right, brother. Thank you. Here.
I still ain't got a chance to talk.
Well, what else you want to say? Shit.
What I'm saying, I want the people to know me and know that I
Why the fuck? Wait a minute. Why the fuck people need to know you? Who the fuck are you?
I'm Keith.
Well, why do people need to know who the fuck you are?
Because don't too many people get to talk to you, man. I'm glad I'm able to get.
Okay, well, you done talk to me. Your time up to talking to me is over. How long you think you gonna talk to me?
Well, I'm just saying, put my name out there, Fat.
I don't need to put your motherfucking name out there. You ain't nobody. Why the, if I put your goddamn name out here, who gonna know you besides your mama now?
Everybody know me.
Well, I don't want to know you.
Sometimes I wonder why people call you.
I wonder why people call me too. Why the fuck did you call me?
Because I want my name out there.
Why you want your goddamn name out there?
Man, I'm a big man too. You sat behind the screen, big man. What's the? I'm a big man. We gotta stick together.
We ain't gotta stick together. I ain't your friend. I'm not your friend.
So I gotta watch you, but you're not my friend.
You a silly old motherfucker too. Yeah, you gotta watch me, and I'm not your friend.
Yeah, damn.
Damn. And this
now you make me want to hang up on you. Shit.
Well, hang up on me.
Well, I mean, I want me and you to get to know each other, man.
I don't want to get to know. Why the fuck I want to get to know you, motherfucker? Why I want to know you?
Because I'm a well-dressed big man, just like you.
You's an ignorant motherfucker is what you is. You's an ignorant big motherfucker. I don't want to know you. I don't want to know none of your kin people. I don't want to know your children. I don't want to come to your house for dinner. I don't know you, motherfucker.
I spoke to you in Houston. You and your wife.
Okay, you spoke. Do you know how many folks speak to us?
Your wife, she got big booty on her too, though.
Yes, my wife got a big booty on her. Yes, she do. I like big asses. Your mama had a big booty on her. That's the reason I liked your mama.
No, you don't know my mama, man.
Yes, I did know your mama.
She's from Bearwater.
I'm from Bearwater. I went to church in Bearwater. What's your mama's name?
Yeah, Ebenezer. You went to Ebenezer.
Yeah. What's your mama's name?
Geraldine.
Geraldine, what's her last name?
Geraldine Williams.
Oh, I fucked her. I fucked Geraldine. Man, you Geraldine's boy? How old are you?
I'm 51.
You 51?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fucking your mama as a teenager. Ask your mama about me.
My mama was a bus driver, man. Come on now. You ain't
Yeah,
bus driver.
I fucked some bus drivers. I didn't give a damn what the pussy drove. I fucked your mama. We were young, about 16, 17 years old, man. I fucked your mama.
And now I think you really want to mess with Kim now, too. You got a crush on her.
I ain't got no crush on Kim. I don't like young girls like that, 30 years old. But I did have a crush on your mama, though.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Is your mama still alive?
Yeah.
Where's she living at now?
Where's she living at? She's staying over there in one of the senior citizen homes.
She in the senior citizen home. She ain't fucking 90 and 9 times out of 10 if she in the senior citizen home.
You ain't doing much fucking either.
No, I ain't doing the fucking like I used to do when I was fucking your mama.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, well, Keith, I'm gonna let you go. You probably need to call your mama down at the senior citizen home it's probably feeding time. So
now you know.
All right, Keith. Keith. I'm gonna show you why you're a dumb motherfucker. I'm gonna show you why you're a dumb motherfucker. Cause anybody with good sense will hung up the goddamn phone. Keith, now have a great day. Keith, bye. Bye, Keith. Keith. Bye, Keith. Your mama probably got the Alzheimer's in the senior citizen home. But just if you want your mama's memory to come back, ask your mama about fucking me. I fucked your mama good now. I was a young man. Okay, Keith. Bye. Keith, if you had any sense. $216, send it to me. Mama in the senior, Miss Geraldine Williams in the senior citizen home. Go take your mama some treats, Keith, and quit fucking with me. This box ain't working, baby.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect.
Is this motherfucker talking to me? What the fuck?
You call somebody.
I can't get the volume to go
Hi,
on.
you've reached 1-901-300-828.
I didn't call you. What's wrong with this box?
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, what happened between you and Chris Thomas? Chris Thomas was gonna beat your ass.
Who is Chris Thomas?
Chris Thomas called you. He told you he was gonna beat your ass up at your church.
Who is? Wait a minute, sir. Who is Chris Thomas?
Chris Thomas called you.
Who is? I don't remember no motherfuckers that called me. As soon as I get off there, I forget about all you motherfuckers. Who is Chris Thomas?
Nigga, Chris Thomas told you he was gonna beat your ass, nigga.
Okay, well apparently he ain't got around to it yet. Bye. Damn.
You still alive?
Huh?
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Hell, I thought you was out.
What's that? It's 9 o'clock, ain't it?
Yeah, you got. I'm thinking your ass off the damn air. And
Okay, well I didn't ask you to figure. I didn't ask you to figure. Okay, what you figuring for? What the fuck you up here figuring for? Go downstairs and figure. I ain't even looked at the clock. Shit. It's 9:01.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Yes, who is this?
It's there.
Who is this?
There.
What you say? Man, I can't understand you. My volume ain't up high. What you say your name is?
Let me take my headphones off.
Which one of these buttons is the volume? I threw the instructions away when I got it.
The one that say volume.
It don't set no goddamn volume. motherfucker.
Let me see.
Go ahead, man.
Give me here.
Damn, they logged me out of. What they logged me out of, bro?
I don't know, but give it here and let me see.
Did I just go to Instagram jail?
I don't know.
I ain't did nothing.
You about did. You see the speaker right there? Let's see the speaker got a minus and then got a plus sign.
What plus it?
That means volume.
Now I'm the dumb motherfucker.
Baby, you said that.
Where Instagram go?
I don't know where it went.
I don't know what happened to Instagram.
I don't know either.
You think it's up now?
I don't know. I don't want to figure that it is.
Oh, Jesus. Instagram, I don't know what happened. Y'all forgive me. I really wanted to get somebody. I'm not going to continue this conversation on Bobby That's Something. I got some more information that I'm trying to get my hands on. But I want to talk at this point to Josh or one of his siblings. Okay? That's what I want to do. I want to talk to Josh or one of the siblings. That's the call. That's the conversation I want to have. That's really the conversation that I want.
Hello?
Yeah, you've been buzzing my number. What is it you want?
I'm trying to talk about the subject that you got going on. Why are you so arrogant?
What?
Why are you so arrogant? My brother,
I'm just an arrogant motherfucker. Who are you?
you're an ugly motherfucker too.
Well, your mammy was ugly too, bitch. Why you calling me? Why you calling me?
Cause you ain't shit and you got this weak ass subject.
Well, if it's a weak ass subject, what you calling me for? Don't that make you a real stupid motherfucker? To call me,
You a stupid motherfucker that's got a whole
bitch, bye. Bitch, bye. You call me, but I got a weak ass show. And you done sit there for 2 hours and listen to this weak ass show. Don't that make you a real stupid motherfucker? Why you call? Yeah, I see y'all back Instagram. I don't know what happened. It just shut down. You got my something to eat ready? Why you up here drinking your wine and stuff? You didn't bring me nothing to drink up
I
here.
thought you didn't feel good.
I don't feel good, but it probably gave me some relief.
Baby, you ain't got to do nothing. Say, baby, can I have something to drink? That's all you got to do.
Can I have something to drink?
Yes, you can. See how nice that was?
Yes.
How easy it was?
Yes.
Okay.
Or it cuts you. No, I don't normally cut you off after no 2 hours. As many hours as I've been on here.
To accept, press 1.
What is your name, please? What is your name, please?
Big Keith. Hey, Daddy. Don't. If you stop, you can, man. Stop eating this late at night.
Motherfucker, get you somebody to cook for you. Keith, why you keep calling me, man? Get you somebody to cook for you. I'm finna go eat me a big plate of taco salad. Damn. I eat every night this time. I ate all day. I had me some orange juice and a banana while I was on the air.
Unknown caller.
That motherfucker decides they want to work now. What's your name, please?
Stop all that motherfucking eating with your fat bloated ass.
Victoria. 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 Are you still sucking dick as well as you used to? Victoria, I remember you now. Tell the folk how you used to suck my dick. These women get mad when I quit letting them suck my dick. Jerome?
What's going on, my guy?
What's up, man?
Man, you know I'm called talk shows, bro.
You should call to do what?
I said, you know I don't call talk shows.
I ain't understand who you said. What's on your mind?
Hey, I gotta hit you with the flip side of this.
Give me the flip side.
All right, here we go. You know, I'm gonna try to keep it 100, but I'm gonna try to keep it respectful. You know, because like I said, I know that everybody's and everything. But you know, yeah, Kim's guilty of something. Yeah, she guilty of
Wait a
murder.
minute. You
with that cap and gown.
Wait a minute. You sounded muffled.
I said, can you hear me now?
No.
Tell you what, let me do this here because
Yeah, take whatever it is off your ear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Jerome.
All right, how about now?
I got you, Jerome. Yeah.
Okay, I say yeah, she guilty of murder. But she guilty of murder with that cap and gown.
What cap and gown?
That cap and gown. That all of us men been guilty of that cap and gown.
Wait a minute.
Bobby
wait a minute. Jerome.
To that woman, bro.
Jerome. When did she graduate?
That young woman got him, brother. Because look at it like this, Saturday. Look at this all spin to it. We arguing about what he did or didn't do in death. What did he do in life? Okay? The kids, I know they're hurt because 2 houses, 3 cars in that woman's name, all right, in death. What did he do in life for those kids? Now, in life, what he did for that young woman was gave her a spot, a radio spot in his show. What did he do for those kids when he was alive? Did he give them a radio spot? Did he give them anything to benefit them in life?
Jerome, wait a minute. Jerome, slow down.
Sure.
What the hell they gonna do with a radio spot?
No. I'm not saying a radio spot, but okay, you see, you weren't an avid listener to the show. So he gave her a little 30-second, 1-minute spot to where she was doing prayer on his show that maybe you weren't aware of. Okay?
So, all right, now you know what, Jerome,
by giving him a part of his show while he was alive.
All right, Jerome.
Now,
Jerome
actually had a podcast at one time.
Jerome.
Now,
Jerome.
Bobby
God damn it, Jerome.
He never gave any of his kids when his daughter had a little podcast. He never gave her a plug. He never did, when he had his megaphone. He never did anything to plug his children or promote his children to do anything to amplify their lives with his giant megaphone.
All right,
so
Jerome.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Motherfucker, will you let me talk on my show? Shit.
Go ahead. You know,
God damn it.
Delay. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. How your wife doing too? Tell her I said hey.
Oh, yes. She's fine. Bring your ass out here and help them do some pictures.
Man, I need to come out there and bring my wife out there and we go out there on the lake in the back of your house. But look, wait a minute.
You don't make me cut you out of these folks' show. I mean, on these nice people's shows.
I ain't finna drive way out there when I get off the air. Shit, not to your house. But let me say this.
Go ahead.
So, do you think that is some envy and some jealousy that is going on with Josh and his siblings because of the fact that Bobby apparently made some provisions for his 2-year wife and her children.
Naturally. I mean, yeah, I actually believe naturally that there would be. But I mean, when you get through with it, those are choices that he made. You know, because there again, if you look at what he did in death and compared to what he did in life, that was his decision. Because if you in life gave your wife of 2 years a spot in your show and you gave them nothing in life, that shows you where his mindset was. Cap and gown wins it all.
See, wait a minute. See, wait a minute. Jerome, I gotta understand.
Watch this here, Pat.
Do y'all not be able to hear me when I'm talking?
Thicker in water, right? But calm is thicker than blood, so you go with that.
So Jerome, I guess the cap and gown is sucking dick and pussy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
See, I have to learn these terms because I thought you were talking about the motherfucker had graduated some goddamn well.
No, you did not.
Well, goddamn, they will get to graduation. Conversation rules nation. You know what it do.
Amen.
Now, Melanie, can I get an amen? Can I get a what?
Amen, brother. He know.
How you get a Melanie? Ask a nigga going somewhere tonight. Hello?
Jerome.
See, there you can run a lot from a dummy. Let the church say amen.
So you think you think Bobby was pussy whooped?
God damn it, ain't you done been there before too? Hell, we all been there, done that.
He there.
Once or twice.
He there.
Well, shit. You got him. He'll say that. We've been there, done that. I mean, ain't no shame in the game. That's part of life, my guy. Some just get beat badder than others. Come on now.
So you think?
And that girl, obviously, that girl was working with a monster. She was in that sorority. Psi Kappa Psi.
A monster, not just a monster.
She was working with a monster.
So you think that Kim was fucking him real good, sucking his dick real good, and it fucked his head up. He said he was like Sunshine was. Okay? He was fucked. I ain't never coming home no more. He called the children. I'm gonna give everything to my wife.
Try to be respectable and everything. You know, knowing all the information, you know, like I said, I do a lot of fact checking as well as you do. That man was under a lot of stress, my brother. And with the
wait a minute. Why do you think he was under? Why do you think he was? God damn it!
That he was over. And I don't think he was as
Jerome.
as he said that he was.
Jerome.
As a matter of fact, have you ever met a drug head?
What the goddamn speak at? Do I need to
Everybody claim they clean.
Speak. Can you hear me, Jerome?
Yes, sir. Yeah, there's a delay. I can hear you now. Yeah,
okay. Then goddamn it, quit listening to me on whatever you listen to.
I'm talking to you directly on the phone, but you got to remember that it's within.
I know about goddamn delay, but goddamn, well, let me say something. Goddamn it, shit, I'm in overtime. Shit, I'm in overtime. And if you weren't my partner, I wouldn't be talking to your ass. I'd be going down there to get me some of my taco salad. I'm drinking my Hennessy and my Coke right now.
Well, how much you got left?
But man, shit. All that I ain't got, I can go and get it. Before 11.
Don't you threaten me, motherfucker.
Before 11.
Damn great.
You know, goddamn it, you know you welcome at my house. You one of the few motherfuckers that I let in my house.
Don't complete your thoughts. Say less.
But look, so do you think Bobby had a good relationship with Josh and his kids and his siblings?
No. No. And if you go back and you refer to that first video, Josh admitted it. I talk to my dad when I talk to him, and when I do, we laugh. And that's kind of the relationship that a lot of parents have with their kids.
Yeah.
At one point, my children and I had the same kind of scattered relationship. I would be the first to admit that. Everything is great and gravy right now, but at one point, our shit was scattered and staggered like that. So on his own admission, he can't clean it up because it's video evidence. At this point, he said it, that they shit was stank.
Huh. It said, Jerome, now I haven't heard it. I haven't went back and looked at the whole funeral. I caught the last of the funeral when they was going on up in the heaven when I got off the air Saturday. It said that the brother said that he got a call from Bobby that said, "I'm gone."
Okay, now I didn't watch the funeral, and maybe he was calling from the heavenly line. I don't know about this. I didn't watch the funeral because, like I say, everybody within my groups and my pages know that I was not a big fan of his. I had a whole lot of disdain for the guy, although I was a faithful listener, you know, in hopes of that he would get his shit together and be a better advocate for the black family.
Is somebody on here?
Not.
Well, is somebody on Instagram saying, "I want my daddy's records"? Who the hell are you?
I want my daddy's records. That's some shit that they got off Sanford and Son.
Yeah, that's what they've been saying on Facebook. Yeah, they joking.
Oh, okay.
That's what Blind Melagenic said. I want my daddy's records. Now you can tell them they can pull up, and I guarantee you the folks ain't gonna recognize them.
So, but Jerome, do you see Bobby, if I'm dropping dead, calling my brother and saying I'm gone?
Man, if your ass clenched up and pain hitting your ass, you ain't thinking about calling a goddamn person with the 911. And you probably ain't remember the last digit of the number.
So, do you think his brother telling the truth?
You know, I'm telling you, man, come on, man. Hell, if that was his older brother, hell, that man probably had the dementia or something. Hell, he'd have pulled that out to her.
I mean, because if I'm having a massive and I'm here at the house by myself, before I call Melanie, I'm gonna call the 911 people. Then I'm gonna call Melanie and say, "Come on to the house."
Exactly. So when you lay laying in that box, man, and you can't wake up and say, "Hell, you tell a goddamn lie." You know people are gonna lie on you, bro. They're gonna lie on you and what the last thing you talked about.
Damn.
I just find that hard to me. You having a medical emergency and you got enough wherewithal to wake up and say, "Bro, I just want you to know, I'm so gonna miss you, and I love you, and man, please, come on, man, come on, it sounds good, you know, but I don't find it practical."
See, I've been around funerals, as you know, many years, and I know that niggas will stand up in front of a casket and make up some shit. Okay?
Exactly.
Okay? But when I heard somebody say, and I'm about to go back and look at the funeral, that the brother said that just before he died, he said, "I'm gone." Why in the fuck I'm finna call you?
Bro, my question was the brother there? And hell, did he push the button? Your Honor, I'm going to ask for that we stricken that last statement from the brother from the record. That's all I'm going to say, because it don't sound plausible, man. Like I say, he's just, you know, some shit I can go with, you know, and the other thing. You know, people say things when they distressed and, you know, their heart is weary. And, you know, I ain't buying it, that is. I'm going to have to just call BS on that one. You know, like I say, you know, I know everybody's hurt, man, but like I say, I'm not trying to be mean or, you know, cast dispersion amongst the family or whatever. But some things just don't make sense. And like I say, I know that the family's hurt, man, but the one thing that I still say is that you got to look at what happened in death and base it about what happened in life. When he was alive, he wasn't trying to make sure that those kids were set up on any path with the megaphone that he had versus what he did with that young wife. The young wife, he gave her the spot, but the kids, he did never put them on any pedestal. And I got one question that maybe somebody can tie in. What was the picture of the grandchildren? Was they there or not?
Was
Because
what?
he never mentioned.
Was what now?
Was it any pictures of the grandchildren? Because he sure never mentioned them, ever. He barely mentioned them on the show. He never gave any applause of anything that they were doing. He never said he was proud of them as a grandparent. I just have a problem with this. Because those are my proudest moments at my age. You know, I might have missed some things as a parent, but my grandkids, you know, I'm trying to get better. You know, some things make you go, you know.
Were the grandkids' names mentioned in the obituary?
You know, I didn't look that close, man. Like I said, you know, okay. I have my opinions about things, but, you know, some things just out of respect, I didn't get, you know, I didn't watch the funeral. I didn't, you know, go into his obituary. I didn't look at it. I didn't read it. But, you know, those are things that I was just asking you, perhaps you knew, because of all things that I seen posted, I seen pictures of the you know, a couple of kids, not all of them, that's another question, but I didn't see any of the grandchildren, which I find a little kind of questionable.
Yeah. Because grandchildren going to be around.
So, you know, it's just me. You know, I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist, but, you know, I ain't the sharpest knife in the box, but, you know, some things make you go,
Well, you know, it was also suspicious to me, man, that nobody from DIA was on the program.
Well, see, yeah, I got a reason for that too, because he didn't like a lot of the folks up there he worked with. But I'm going to post that on my own page. I got some inside information. You have a good day. I got to go back to my job, Daddy.
I didn't even know your monkey ass had no goddamn job. I just got a message from Josh. I just got a message from Josh because I sent him a request to be on the show, and I asked him.
Help out loose ends?
Do what now?
What him say?
If you be quiet a minute before you have to go back to your 9 to 5. Shit. Damn, motherfucker. I didn't know you was working for the white man.
Wait for it.
He said, I asked him, man, I told him, man, I would like to interview you tonight and let you say whatever you want to say and the way you want to say it. I'm being told by the hospital source that your dad had been to the hospital before. I want you to see the paperwork. But he just at 9:24, he sent me a message that says, for sure, man, I work 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Sunday. So it will be hard to get that done at this moment. I will need to see when I could take a break at the time of your show.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what you do. We're gonna drive to Atlanta. How about that? Me and you, and we're gonna pull off this interview. How about that? And I'm gonna do my podcast on my show. You do on yours. And then I'm gonna need you to sign this contract so I can go and get you this thing we talked about $4.
Shit, that ain't gonna happen,
really?
man.
Man, don't tell me what I can't do.
Okay,
come on, man.
I'm gonna let you do it. I'm
gonna let you have a good day, Stan. We talk about that.
Wait a minute. So you want me to take a film crew all the way to goddamn Atlanta?
Man, look here, man. We talk about this later. We talk about this over some Browns. You have a good day.
Oh, the white folks that told you time for your ass to go back to work, ain't it?
Motherfucker,
Man, don't make me crush you on these nice people. And you have a good day, man. You know, you hell of retired.
Well, goddamn it, what kind of job you got? And you can't talk to me. The white folk, you must be working for some good white people, and then told you to get your ass, Jerome, off the goddamn phone. Go.
So do you want me to stay in the room where I'm at? You know damn well I'm at the house.
Right.
You said you was at work.
He may be working.
Shit. All right.
I'm gonna call you again. I'm gonna tell you. I'm not waiting on you to eat that food, bro. I'm just trying to be.
Call me after the show.
But now we're gonna sit down and compare some notes, though, because we need to strategize on some things. I need to sign a contract, though, for real.
Man, what you talking
I'm
about?
gonna pull this off. Don't. Just
I know
how to sign his signature.
I got you. Just stop right there.
My wife in here talking about my wife in here talking about she know how to sign my name.
I know how to sign it, Jerome.
She signed my name,
Melanie. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Get him off the phone. I got this, Melanie.
She signed my name in time better than I do.
Good. So I can get her 3 houses and 3 cars. Good day.
I know that's right.
Bye, man. I'll holler at you.
All right, folks. Bye.
All right. That's a good friend, Jerome. We've been friends a long time. So what do you think? And I'm gonna go right now. See, it's 9:30. I ain't ate a thing today but a banana and some orange juice.
That's your fault, because it's food in this house.
I know. Pre-recorded to call him early morning before work. I can't. I'm on the radio at 6 o'clock in the morning. Quita.
You'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll get it worked out. We'll take a trip to Atlanta.
But he said he works 7 days a week. Shit. From 7 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night.
Is that why you made it?
You get off at 10 p.m.
10 o'clock his time. He in Atlanta. 10 o'clock his time is 9 o'clock your time. So that means that you could talk to him after he get off at 10. You just have to extend your show. He probably be tired though.
Oh shit. Maybe we can set it up for tomorrow night. Long live Dolph. No, he won't. He dead too. You gone too.
It's not illegal if they volunteer to do it.
$7 to $10. What kind of goddamn job is that?
Probably doing overtime, volunteer overtime.
Doing what?
He might be doing volunteer overtime.
So he get off at, so he off now then, right?
And 10 p.m., 7 a.m., that's more than 8 hours, so.
Wow. I'm going to send him a message. I don't have his number to call him, Quita. Sound like a slave when you're working them kind of hours. That's one of them yes or boss jobs.
No, not if you volunteering to do it.
Ain't no nigga volunteering to work no 16 hours a damn day.
Some people do volunteer, baby. Especially they ain't got no
Shit.
wife. You ain't got no wife, no kids. You trying to stay out the streets and stuff. Make your money. I mean, you know, especially if you're doing something easy, why not stay and make the money? Tap into that overtime.
Because I really want to hear. I really want to hear what he really has to say. His preacher cousin Melvin Cooking Jones said he was talking to him a few days before and told him, "I'm out of here." Well, yeah, he may have his own business. I don't know. Shit. All right, I'm finna go. Is my something to eat done? And those of y'all that worked in long hours, I salute your ass.
Because somebody say you can't work over 14 hours a day legally. That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. You can work as many hours as you want. All right, have you enjoyed the show tonight? I'm going to.
No, you don't.
Josh did respond. And let me Facebook him now. Since Facebook, okay. So. Let me go to him.
Your baby coming over here tomorrow.
All right, so I just sent a Josh a message where I'll stay on the air after 10 o'clock, after 9 o'clock my time tomorrow, which is 10, and I'll let him talk. I'll let him say whatever he wants to say, however he wants to say it. But at least he's responding to me. I sent him a Facebook friend request. He accepted the request, which came as a surprise to me. And we'll do it. You ain't gonna get no information nowhere else like you get it right here. DIA ain't got the. And he says, okay, cool. Let me ask him. Do you want to talk now? I'm still on. Do what, baby?
Nothing. Two coming over tomorrow.
Do what, baby?
Nothing.
What you say happening tomorrow?
I said Morgan coming over here tomorrow.
Who come over here tomorrow?
Morgan.
How Morgan coming over here tomorrow? She didn't ask me.
Tomorrow her birthday. You know she coming.
Tomorrow her birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord Jesus. You're right, Quita. I'm going to tell him we'll do it tomorrow night. Let me get his little thoughts together. we are going back and forth.
I'm gonna bed on you. You know, I gotta build a house tomorrow. I'm gonna bed on you. You know, I gotta build a house tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. My baby is getting. What time you gotta be at the?
Oh.
Y'all building a house. The bank that she works for, Regions Bank, they are a part of the Habitat for Humanity.
We volunteer.
And they're gonna do like President Carter. They're going to build a house
Helping
tomorrow.
build a house.
Huh?
Helping to build.
Helping
a
to
house.
build a house
Okay, thank you.
tomorrow. I'm gonna go by and take some damn pictures.
No,
yeah,
you're not, because
yes.
you're going to the doctor.
I'm going to the what?
Doctor.
You know, I don't like going to the doctor by myself.
I don't want to hear this.
Can we change the doctor appointment to the time you go with me?
Ooh.
Huh?
What?
You know, I don't like going to the doctor by myself.
I just really don't have time to just deal with you like.
But what part of town the house in?
North Memphis.
In where?
North Memphis. It's
Lord, what street in
it's
North
3
Memphis?
houses. I don't. What?
What's the name
I'm
of the
not
street?
saying all that on there.
Lord, I better come and just sit there to make sure you don't get killed in North
Now,
Memphis.
why would you say some shit like that?
I mean, that don't nothing happen.
Oh my God. Oh.
Y'all building a house in North Memphis.
It's Habitat. What the hell you mean? Shit.
What's the number? Damn, he said he'll call me in 10 minutes.
Oh Lord. You gonna be up there by your damn self. I'm going to bed.
Okay, we'll go to bed.
Okay.
It's a big bed down there. You know your ass ain't finna go no goddamn well. You can't be at the LaQuita said don't be out there trying to look cute.
Yes, I am.
Building no goddamn house.
Yes, I am here.
You supposed to be looking like a damn construction worker.
I am. I'm gonna have a hand and everything. A tool belt.
A utility bill.
I said a tool belt. You know, we're going to work for real. Hell, I'm finna do like 6 hours of work. Like, yeah.
I'm coming out there.
Oh Lord, baby, don't come out there messing with these folks.
I won't tell him let's do it tomorrow. Shit, I'm telling you.
Right. Because they don't tell how long y'all gonna stay up. They'll give you your subject.
Let's do that. Let's do it tomorrow night. Shit, I'm tired. I don't feel like interviewing nobody.
See that? Right.
I would interview Jesus right now.
You a lie.
Mm-mm.
Because you need him. You turn Jesus
You
down.
need Jesus too.
You turn Jesus down if you want to. All this shit you done did, he gonna be like, remember you at the pearly gates. Oh, you ain't have time to interview me? Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I'd rather do it tomorrow night when I'm fresh. My mind is fresh. My thoughts and my questions
Well, if he change his mind, they mean.
are fresh. Plus I'm tired.
Right, you ain't felt good all day.
Do what, baby?
You haven't felt good all day.
I haven't felt
So
good
I'm
all
putting
day.
my foot down.
My wife can't take care of me. Come here, babe.
I'm not coming over here.
Come here, baby. You look all right.
No.
Come here, baby.
Mm-mm.
Come on.
No, baby.
Come on around here. And let the people see my beautiful wife.
They
Come on over here.
You gon' alright? I follow you. What? You about to pull me over? Showing all my stuff.
Showing what?
My stuff. You stop playing. Damn hand, man.
I ain't play with your ass if I want to.
Hey, stop.
I paid $97.
What the fuck you mean you $97?
The marriage license cost $97. It gave me rights and privileges.
You know I gave your ass a piece of paper.
Sure is.
Shit.
$97. First wife I had didn't cost about $20.
That's why it didn't last.
So $97 make it work. Yeah, so Josh and I have agreed to do it tomorrow night.
You going to the doctor tomorrow?
I'm going to the doctor.
I know you are.
What time's the appointment?
10:55. I'm gonna draw you a map.
I ain't never been there by myself.
Maybe you could call. No, you can't. I was gonna say you can call me on speaker. That's okay. I'll call his office and tell you. I already put in there though what was wrong in the comments when I make the appointment. So when he pull your file up, he'll see why you coming to the doctor. Because I was very specific.
Okay.
Because you hard-headed as hell, so.
I am not.
You know what?
Okay. All right. I'll go into the, how long you going to be building houses? To what time?
Till 1.
To 1?
Yeah.
What time is my appointment?
10:55.
That's 5 minutes to 11.
I need you there by 10:30.
The who?
10:30.
I'll be up there at 10 o'clock.
Okay, you.
Shit. I ain't never drove myself out there.
I'm gonna draw you a map.
Alright. I'm gonna go on to the doctor.
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Because I want to live.
I want you to live, baby. Because see, they'll have me all over the day, just like you doing this shit. They'll swear it down or something. You
Won't they ask me? Ooh, they ask me talking about me.
They'll swear it down. Well, you know what? They might not say I killed you, though.
I'm going to tell them from heaven, fuck you.
They probably give me a parade, wouldn't it?
No, Quita, that's not correct. Is that no-name talk show host, who I think it is, that don't know shit from Shinoda? That bitch, Tawana Murphy, don't know a goddamn thing, but she wants to be me. I'm going to go on to the doctor, baby. Okay? You sitting on my phone reading my goddamn messages.
I mean, you don't want to call me over here. You wouldn't be stupid enough to pull up a text message that I ain't need to see no way.
Sure ain't.
Okay, then. Thank you.
I ain't that crazy. I don't feel that goddamn bad.
Absolutely. Okay, then. So, right.
Now, you going back on round 2?
Oh, I go around there now. You'll know what kind of message is going to pop up.
Sure don't. Okay, y'all. I'm tired. It's almost 10 o'clock. If Josh and I can come to some agreement and he send me his the contact information, we will set this up for tomorrow night. Okay? I don't know whether I want to come on at 7 o'clock though. Shit. Because this will keep me up till goddamn 11.
I don't know, because Morgan, like I said, tomorrow Morgan's birthday, so.
Morgan ain't spending the night, is she? She gotta go to school Friday, though.
Yeah, and I gotta go to work.
Huh?
I gotta go to work.
Or you can't leave her here with me by myself.
She not She'll come help you on the radio.
All right. It is time for the pastor to say good night. I hope that you have enjoyed the program on tonight. It's 9:48. I got to be up at 9:30 in the morning to do the show. Yeah, Natasia, I'm going to the doctor in the morning. I got something happening that I need the doctor to explain to me. Explain it, doctor. I'm going to put a couple of songs in the computer to start my morning off. I'll need about 3 songs and my opening song to start my morning off. Thank you so very much for all of you who have been here. This has to just go so quick, don't it? But again, the death of Bobby Gold-Jake made me start to looking at my mortality. I need to lose some more weight too. But I ain't gonna get down one of them things that y'all get with the suction, and they suck all your shit out. Then y'all have them big old heads and them big old legs and them small stomachs. I don't want none of that shit. But I have lost some weight. I'm down from a 56 to a 52 pair of pants. And I need to get down to about 48. I don't want to be a little bitty man. You know. I need to be a man of size. Okay? All right. Yeah, but I'm going to the doctor. I know when certain things with my body is not right. And I'm 65. I don't give a damn about what y'all say about these 68-year-old men that's fit. Bobby died. He's what you call him, a vegetarian. Don't eat no meat. I knew Isaac Hayes well. He died on the damn treadmill. Shit. When death comes, it don't give a damn whether you don't eat no meat or whether you're on the treadmill. When death comes, you got to answer the call. I just don't want death to come and visit me no time soon. I want to live to be old and be on the radio. About 80 years old. Just when you thought it was what I'm supposed to say, just when you thought it was safe. That's what I'm supposed to say. Yeah, it ain't safe. No, cause I'm what's my name? Dad Matthew. I'm on there. No, I ask that the Lord keep me in my right mind. And I've lived long enough now to understand what the old people used to say at the Missionary Baptist Church. Lord, thank you for a reasonable portion of health and strength. Lord, just thank you for that. That's all I want is a reasonable portion and to stay in my right mind. That's all. I want to be able to think for myself. Okay? That's what I want. And if something happened to me and they can resuscitate me. She don't say, that's all right. He said he didn't want it. Yes, I do want to be resuscitated. Yes, I do. I want them CPR me, put them things on my chest, whatever it takes to bring me back. But if it ain't God's will, one thing for sure, I've lived a good life. I ain't got nothing to regret. But I still got some dreams, some goals, and some ambitions. And I thank God for my young wife now. I don't know about you other motherfuckers. Because couldn't no old motherfucker put up with me. This young one can barely put up with me. But she takes good care of me. And I understand Bobby in the sense that he left something for his wife. We ain't got no children, so we ain't got that issue to worry about. And Mel knows well how to take care. If one of my children was to act up, she knows well how to treat them. And they've already been told. I've already prepared my children that if something go wrong, you ain't got a motherfucking thing coming. Mel in charge. Just give me a nice funeral. I want one of them caskets where you can see me in my shoes and my night. I want a full couch.
Put your ass in a glass casket where can't nobody touch you.
You gonna put me in a glass casket?
Where can't nobody touch
Some of them women gonna want to kiss me one last time.
I don't care if they better remember.
Let them kiss me one last time. Let me go on into the pearly gates with some sugar. If something happened to me, she gonna be hell to deal with. And Vision Monster, you still getting your calls, man. She gonna be something to deal with. But she gets along with my children. And the only child that I worry about that she would have any type of problem with would be my adult, would be Dominique. You know, but she knows how to put Dominique in pocket, and I've had to put her in pocket.
She gonna do. Dominique will do right.
Yeah, but Dominique will do all right.
Mm-hmm.
Good, man.
Mm-hmm.
But if something happens to me, and my wife that I'm 19 years older than me, something happens, she in charge. Man, I need an order of Sigmos. You know I moved from that old address. Send me a email, thaddeus.matthews@gmail.com. Yeah. My wife is in charge of anything when it happens. Ain't no questions asked. The one thing about her, and the one thing that has kept us together for all of these years, I trust her. Okay? And trust is a thing that you have to build. We've been together 6 years.
7.
Has it been 7 now?
Mm-hmm.
7 years. And I wasn't always trustworthy. I didn't need no amen there, motherfucker. Okay? I didn't need no amen. Okay. She was with me through my real whorish days. So she stayed around because she knew her blessing was coming.
Really?
And she's a blessed woman. Now, hallelujah.
Really?
All right. I'm going to go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. I know I get on her motherfucking nerves at times.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker, you get so mad.
Huh? You still got nerves?
You get on my nerves.
I didn't even know you still had
But
some
I've
nerves.
learned not to argue with this motherfucker. I just walk the fuck away. I don't argue. We ain't got nothing to argue about. You know, every now and then she'll say one of these hoes is mine. And they probably have been. And some of these hoes can't get over not having me. I understand. I understand these hoes. I understand a hoe that I used to fuck and I used to take care of. I used to give you my money. I understand you not being able to understand. Okay, I understand. I ain't mad at you. But ain't shit going on. I'm at home every night. First time in my life. I'm at home every night. When I go out of town, we together. We're on the plane together. So, and if you're a skinny bitch, you know, she know I don't want you no goddamn way. Now, if you're a fine, big ass motherfucker, got some big titties and a wide ass, she might think something. And you're a pretty motherfucker. But if you're an ugly motherfucker, and you're a skinny, ugly motherfucker, you look like I need to take you to Piccadilly's or somewhere, she know better. She know better. And you can't tell her where I am. I saw you. She know where I am. For the first time in my life, I've let a woman know where the fuck I be. Because I'm a sick motherfucker. I don't want shit to happen to me. I ain't going to fuck one of these real young girls and I have a massive heart attack.
No old one either.
And, what you said, old one?
No old one either.
Oh, especially, damn, old one either. See, because here what happened. Them bitches, if you're in a hotel room with one of them motherfuckers, and you get real sick and you have some hard issues, because the pussy was that good, or they suck your dick until you saw stars and the moon and Saturn and the whole solar system, they leave your ass in the goddamn room. They won't even call your ass a doctor. Yes. I'm gonna go, y'all. It's 10 o'clock. Thank you for being here. I done did a 3-hour show. Join me in the morning on the radio. Did you cut the air back on downstairs, baby?
It's not hot.
Huh?
It's not hot.
Because when I came up these steps, it was 84.
I'd have told you to come up here and cut
Stephanie,
the
I
air
bet you,
on.
baby, you know I didn't feel like coming up these goddamn stairs and going back down. Stephanie, I bet you have seen Made Men See Stars or Time to. Stephanie used to work for me. You met Stephanie, didn't you? At the birthday party. You met Stephanie. All right. Don't forget Mel's birthday party is coming up September the 9th. It's going to be off the motherfucking chain. 7 acts. Tickets are already on sale. Go to www.cussingpastor.com. It's going to be off the chain. All of you politicians that may be watching, y'all need to go and get with me and get you some advertising like all these other judge candidates and people that are running for state representative office. I ain't free, but I'm reasonable. You have to pay me all my money. Okay? All right. Join me on the radio 6 a.m. in the morning. If around the country, you can go on the TuneIn app. WAGR. That's WAGR 102.5 on the TuneIn app. Until tomorrow morning, bright and early.